half a brick, half a brick, Zaytoven, Zaytiggy. Ay, 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 okay, ay, ay, so icy entertainment. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ay. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ay. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ay. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ay. I'm booming, I'm banking, I'm serving all the babies. Rap game easy, but the dope game gravy. Young Jew man, and my life is like the J. Yeah, with stupid, fruity, crazy sweat, jumping in your lady. Banana don't share it, interior like the lake. LeBron James wrist when I'm fucking with that cake up. Hit the trap, stay down, watch the paper rake up. Booming out of houses, Jay's asking for a wake up. Half a brick, whole brick, got me buying Jacob. Murray shoe, walking in the header in no gator. Half a brick, whole brick, got me buying Jacob. Murray shoe, walking in the header in no gator. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ayy. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ayy. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ayy. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice
So I
man and
boy,
Gucci
nigga.
man make the
Man,
trap,
man.
ayy.
The twerk in, birds in, so we work in. Pack in a truck, stop a trailer back in. We big flip jug, we told it out the forklift. The way my plug kicked, you think he had a black belt. My scale so big, boy, I can weigh it down self. 2,000 pounds of meat, I sold that shit my damn self. Watch it full of cash, dryer full of X pills. Red rag in my pocket, same color my vet is. My number lower than an SA from Texas. A $250,000 in the mail is an investment. A sniper rifle like a soldier in the desert. Eagle on me, boy, I'm known to tow the desert. I sagged the ounce up before I sold the record. He want a brick, I told him meet me by the checker. I sagged a pound up before I sold the record. He want a bet, I told him meet me by the checker.
Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ayy. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ayy. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ayy. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ayy. Young Jew man, goddamn it on the shit. Booming off the chain, working with 50 bricks. 1,000-pound bell, trying to make a mega grill. Posted on the crest with that 4-5 on my heel. 34, tucked behind my lil. 760 dog with the extra lil. 502 dog with the extra kid. I got them stupid band, cause I got that stupid wheel. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ayy. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ayy. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, ayy. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, okay. 100 pill, 1,000 pills, serving major way. Juice man and Gucci man make the trap, ayy. Ayy, 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 okay, damn, say, damn, juice, ayy, gooch, juice, say, gone.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Atmos in the Morning. What's up, y'all? How is everybody? Let me let y'all know today is Wednesday, June the 8th. It is 8:07 a.m. Man, thank y'all for being here this morning. Let's see who is rocking with your boy. Let me change this up real quick so we can get this thing flowing, man. Y'all already know what it is today. Y'all already know what it is. Let's see who up in here rock with me this morning. Good morning, Sonya Davis. How are you? K-Love92, good morning. T-Bam 1 is in the building. Miss Jennifer's in the building. Doris McGill, good morning, Queen. How are you? What's up, Mr. Loris? Good morning. Linda B, what up, what up, what up? Let me see. Ruby, what's up, Ruby? How are you? The grown little boy, what's up, bro? What's going on with it, man? What's going on with it? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. As y'all know, I'm going to cover that here next on the show. Miss Lynn, good morning. Vanetta M, good morning. Rocky Rock, good morning. Bev Davis, good morning. This 504 girl is in the building. Man, let me see. Who else? Keller. What up, Kel? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Let me see. Bev Davis in the building. Over 100 is in the building. All right, y'all, check this out, right? Check this out. Yesterday was a monumental day for those of us that are in this sector who have been following the R. Kelly case, following the information coming out about his victims and things like that. Y'all, there was a very important piece behind the scenes who, through his efforts of getting the information out, keeping people aware after the Surviving R. Kelly series went down, someone who decided as a man to step up and fight for these women who for so many years people just ignored. People just pushed it off and said, they just groupies, or they just this, or they just that. You had one guy who's decided to stick his neck on the line to say, hey, let's not let this die. Let's continue the discussion. Let's continue. And as he started talking about it, people started gravitating towards him like, hey, so you're going to be the guy who's going to help us to get our stories out, to get our message out. And that man happened to be Larry McGee. Okay? So Larry McGee, the grown little boy, is here in the chat this morning. I expected him to be asleep after that live last night, but I appreciate you, bro, for being here. So I just want to kind of let y'all see the return of the man we've been talking about for over the last year. This channel has grown crazy thanks to the plaintiff's Jane, thanks to the efforts of a lot of people who've helped me behind the scenes to get more material, more content that people want to watch. But this channel has grown immensely since Larry had to go take care of his business. And now he's back. He is able to take his throne, and we are able to be there to do what we do. You know, Diva Divine Light channel has definitely grown. Tears. If y'all know who cares, Tears, make sure y'all subscribe to Diva the Divine Light. Subscribe to Tears. Happy Tears. Who else? April Showers. LaKendra. Obviously, subscribe to this channel. Man, anybody else out there who was fighting for justice, who was fighting for the rights of women to say, you know what? I deserve better. You know what? I was abused too. You know what? Why should I be overlooked just because somebody sells a lot of records? Why should I be overlooked just because somebody's a man? We stand up for those people. But you got to give people their flowers while they're alive. And so right now, you know what I'm saying, I want to just kind of show y'all the debut, how Bro came back last night. And this is definitely monumental. He set YouTube on fire last night. And I want y'all to see what happened. Hold on. Let me get this together. Boom. There we go.
ESA.com.
I bought a house right next door to Jamie Foxx, up the street from Jamie. And I used to tell my ex-wife at that
Why that came up. Here we go. Y'all bear with me. Man, y'all are in here this morning, man. Man? Thank y'all for being here this morning. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. I had this thing all queued up. Let's see here. Here we go. There we go. Let's get it. I don't hear no sound. Oh, here you go. Okay, it's about to come on. Y'all check out how the bro came in last night, man. I was sitting here weak. Hey. Hey. Let's get it.
Thank you. 100 devices. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier the that, Cartier spec buffalo on the side, prison cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier man, they wishing on a nigga downfall, ain't it? Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say, ain't no way I'm gon' go out, man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her ass and I show her that sit like a chip and I wait on her whole lot. I do whip up a new Chanel paddock, got a bit of bricks and I don't break the door. Turn that whole they systems whack. I'm the rest and one to about to flood that. I don't know, I feel like playing some music for a minute. What we got?
Every day that you wake up, nigga, you richer than you ever been. Every day that you're free, nigga, you richer than you ever been.
Every day.
Now let's get to the motherfucking money, nigga. Whoa. Richer than I ever been. The richest that I ever been.
Every day you wake up.
Richest that I ever been. Richest that I ever
Go
been.
subscribe right now, please.
Richest that I ever been.
Richest that I ever been.
The richest that I ever been. Richest that I ever been.
All the niggas broke.
Get a bigger bin. The
Yo.
richest that I ever been. Richer than I ever been. Richest that I ever been.
I'm still alive.
Hey, 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 hey.
I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheat. And I'm SINGLE again. Out by hanging out the window with my wretched ass friends. I'm FREE, fuck nigga free. That means
I'm real fuck nigga free.
no fuck nigga cheat. And I'm
We got new rules in the chat, people.
LE again. Out by hanging
When the haters come, don't acknowledge them,
Block
block them.
Bitch, I'm G to the L to the O-B glow. You can catch me at a track.
We up.
With your hoes. I ain't popping out at parties.
OCOV, we are up.
I be living fast.
Man, shout out to my bro, man. Shout out to Larry McGee. Welcome back, bro. Man, we got a lot to cover. We got a lot to go through. Man, it was a lot of people who, as Larry said, who stepped up during his time taking care of his business, right? You had people like Keller, man. Keller, shout out to Keller. Keller is probably, a lot of people would say Keller was like the second Larry on these YouTube streets. He was just as proficient with knowledge of the case, very deep into it, had some really, really solid relationships with some of the, the people who, were involved with the case as far as the victims. And they felt comfortable coming to Keller. As y'all know, Keller has a Facebook group called the R. Keller Discussion Group on Facebook. Feel free to go there and lock in. A lot of great, valuable information is on his page. But Keller was really, without Larry being here, he was kind of the source that people would go to and say, yo, bro, can you explain this? Can you break this down? Also, I got to give her props. Miss Angie, she also was one who, who was the legal mind of this whole everything, right? So people would go to her. As a time when I would go to her and say, Miss Angie, can you break this down? We would have little meetings behind the scenes. It would be me, her, Keller, and others that would be on the phone that would talk about, hey, so can you break this down? What does this mean? What does this mean? And then we would come before you all and bring the information. So it was kind of like we all pulled together to make sure that our message was able to get out. So I want to shout out to everybody who pitched in and helped me to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like before Larry left, and it stuck to me, you know, because all I was doing before he left was the music battles. I was doing the church shows on Sundays, and he said, y'all get make Atmos do more than just the church show and the music battle. And I took that to heart because, you know, I was like, you know what, he right. I need to step up. And so I was able to do that. I think when he first went in, the channel was at about, I believe, maybe like 1,100 subs. We're now at 2,800. And that's a blessing. And that was with the help of the plainest Jane and others who saw the efforts that were going on this channel, who said, you know what, let me go over and help bro out. You know what I'm saying? There's some people here, you know, that were not here a year ago. You know what I'm saying? We got T-Baron 1, who came over from the plainest Jane. A lot of other people here. Tanya came over from plainest Jane. Oh, Larry, when you get a chance, look up in your thing and unblock Tanya. I don't know how she got blocked, but Tanya, I think it's Manaholt. Unblock her, cause she's strong for us, bro. She's on the side of the victims. Doris McGill came from you know, the plainest Jane. So a lot of people in here who didn't know nothing about me came through. And shout out to the plainest Jane, man. Shout out to the plainest Jane. So y'all, so today, what's up, Mom Life? What's up, D Grand? What's up, T-Band 1? How y'all doing? So I like to give people flowers while 100. What's up? I like to give flowers to people while they are living. So I want to thank everybody who believed in me. You know what I'm saying? When Larry, you know, had to go take care of his business. At first, when he first left, it was disarray. We was like, well, who gonna read the transcripts? Who gonna do this? And then finally, me and Diva, we kind of just came together, and everybody just came together. Yes, in the beginning, it was a little bit of distraction. You know, it was a little bit of, you know, fighting behind the scenes. And then we finally came together and said, okay, this is how we need to do this. We need to just come together as a stronger unit, because a lot of people were, you know, hurt. A lot of people were, you know, angry at the other side, always talking junk about Larry and talking junk about this. And they were sending in letters, calling his jail, trying to get him hurt and all this kind of stuff. So you fighting against that. And then people saying, oh, you better do this. You better do this. I'm going to tell Larry. So it was just crazy how people individually learned how to grow. People individually learned how to say, okay, you know, it's time to start developing your own identity here on these YouTube streets. And it worked out for the best. It worked out for the best. So shout out to Larry. Shout out to everybody who came over here. Hey, what's up, Queen Keish? Shout out to everybody, man. So we're going to go ahead and get going with this morning show. Now, let me tell y'all something. There was something that definitely was weird that happened on this channel, because as long as I've been doing the church services, right? As long as I've been doing that, the most views I've ever had on one of my church service videos, who, if you don't know about it, I have a channel called This Blessed House Ministries. There are some times where I will do that, most of the time, but sometimes I'll do the service on this channel because it is more reach. But in the past, when I would do it on this channel, the most I would ever get was maybe 230 views, right? Like, okay, I'm reaching the same people, which is fine. But it seemed like it never really pushed. Like, people really wasn't feeling it. The people that listened, you know, would bless the channel. And all we do on Sundays, we bless other families. Like, we've given out thousands and thousands of dollars to families that are in need. That, you know, Christmas time, we did a whole $1,000 giveaway with the help of Keller and everybody who pitched in. Thanksgiving, we did a whole, what was it like? Was that, I think Christmas was 1,000, Thanksgiving was 1,000. Like, it was crazy, right? God was able to put his hands over this channel and say, okay, I'm going to help you to bless others, and that's going to help you to grow. And so that was yep, there you go, Keller. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We got made us stronger and better, indeed. So the thing that I want to definitely, I want to thank, I don't know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know where the shift is coming from with this channel here, but I was looking, and it usually when I look at, you know, how the reach went out, the most I would see was about, at a max, I think the most I ever did on one of my church videos, about 323 views. And I think that was right around like the Christmas message or something like that. But when I looked at it yesterday, I was like, what happened? What is going on? And I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about here because it just blew my mind. But this here, hold on. Let me just show y'all this here so y'all can see I'm not tripping. Now understand that previous to what I'm about to show you, the most views I ever got on one of my church service videos was 323 views. Well, the one I just did last Sunday, as you can see here, as you see, it is up to 2,147 views. The message was, "This Blessed House Ministries touch not my anointed." So for all of the new people that have watched this, the channel has gained like 30 subscribers over the last 20, 30 hours. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So thank you. Continue to watch, and I appreciate the love that y'all are showing to the channel. But when I can reach this many people here and growing, it makes me feel good to know that God's word can go forth amongst other things that I'm doing on the channel for entertainment. But this right here is monumental for me because just as much as I can get, you know, 1,000 or 1,900 views on a video where I'm doing a skit or talking, to see 2,100 views on a church video, that shows that something is happening in the atmosphere, and I thank God for that. I really do. I really do. Okay? So now, let's get to what we got to talk about, y'all. Let's get to what we got to talk about. I want to give LeBron James a shout out right now. I want to give LeBron James a shout out. Now, as y'all know, I'm from Ohio. I'm from Ohio. I moved up here about 11 years ago from Ohio. And look, I was salty with LeBron James at first. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was salty because he left my doggone Cavs. He left us. Doggone it. Shoot. There you go. That's my little temper tantrum for the day. But I want to give him a shout out because he has definitely stepped up and used his voice to try to help Britney Griner get home. Okay, let me take this thing down. It's a distraction. Hold on. Oh, by the way, y'all, if you want to be a blessing to the bro, at the bottom you can see his Cash App, $OCOV23. $OCOV23. Please be a blessing to him and his family. He just now getting back, so getting back on his feet. Please be a blessing to that brother. You see it strolling here at the bottom. Thank you, Julie Huggins. Thank you. And y'all hit that doggone like button. I appreciate it. There you go, $OCOV23. So as you can see here, LeBron James demands Biden to bring home player Britney Griner home from Russia, where she has been detained for more than 100 days. I'm going to be honest with y'all. There's no reason why she should still be in jail over there. Like, this is just, I think it's all politics. You got to understand that she is in Russia. Russia is now at war with Ukraine. There have been so many things going on as far as, sanctions that we put on Russia. So a lot of this stuff is politicized, right? But it says here, LeBron James on Monday shared a letter urging Joe Biden to get Britney Griner home from Russia. The WNBA star, Griner, has been in Russian custody since an arrest on drug charges in February. The letter asked the U.S. to immediately address this human rights issue and get her home. LeBron James has demanded that President Joe Biden bring Britney Griner home from Russia, where the WNBA star had been detained for more than 100 days. We need to come together and help do whatever we possibly can to bring BG home quickly and safely. Our voices athletes are stronger together. He tweeted Sunday night to his 51.5 million followers. Okay? Now, you see here it says, we need to come together. Excuse me. We need to come together and help do whatever we possibly can to bring BG home quickly and safety. Our voices are stronger. So, we are BG. In the same tweet, Los Angeles Lakers superstar also shared a letter saying Griner faced inhumane conditions in Russia prison and had been denied communications with her family and loved ones. As a decorated Olympian and member of the elite gold sport community, BG's detention must be resolved out of respect for the sanctity of all sport and all Americans traveling internationally. It is imperative that the U.S. government immediately address this human rights issue and do whatever is necessary to return Britney home, the letter confirmed. Now, I'm not saying that she should not have to. What's up, Sharice? What's up, Just V? Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm not saying that she should not have to, and I'm sorry, y'all, if I didn't go through. I think I did. Did I see Rockin' with the Truth in here? If I didn't, good morning, Rockin' with the Truth. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that Britney Griner should not face punishment for what she did. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, I think she's done her time. She's done enough. To spend over 100 days in a Russian jail is horrible. Russia has some of the roughest jails in the world. Like, I've seen the stories. Right? I've seen the stories. Hold on. In the world. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Had to go handle some beeswax right quick. So, shout out to LeBron. Shout out to LeBron James for stepping up and using his voice. Okay? Another story I need y'all to understand. Now, this one here could be controversial. Okay? Because you have people that have their ideas, people that have their views, but I don't know about this one. It says here, U.S. featherweight Bryce Mitchell believes the United States government played a role in the Uvalde school shooting. This man is saying that he's suggesting the United States government played a role in the recent school mass shootings. Since it was on May 24th that 19 students and 2 teachers were shot dead by a 18-year-old Salvador Ramos inside of Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. The massacre represented the 3rd deadliest school shooting in the United States and the 27th fatal incident at an educational facility in 2022 to date. And speaking during a recent interview with Brendan Schaub, Brent Mitchell had this to say. He said the police officers sit outside for about an hour and they're saying, oh, well, we don't know if we want to enter because of this. We don't have enough armor. We don't have enough. Those kids don't have any armor. Those officers, when they swear into office, it's their duty to go in there and die for those kids on the spot. That's their job. Their job was to go into that school that day and die or kill that guy that was killing everybody. They should have been zero hesitation, zero. Continuing, Bryce Mitchell said, the government is getting involved in some of these shootings. And this one, I believe that they ordered the police to stand down. I believe they were ordered to stand down, sit outside that school while innocents were shot, so that they could have a narrative to come and take AR-15s. Especially, I'll say it again, I will die before I hand over that gun. Holy crap. This is not the first time that Mitchell has voiced conspiracy theories. He also suggested that in 2017, Las Vegas shooting was an inside job staged by the government in order to implement gun control. What are your thoughts on what the fighter said? Let me ask y'all, do y'all believe that the government had anything to do with the school shootings? If you do, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2 in the chat. Now, I will say this. I was really shocked to find out that the police were already out there while the guy was inside shooting, and there wasn't some type of SWAT effort or, someone there maybe to shoot through the same window of the classroom he was in. I don't know how the demographic was laid out or the geographic area was laid out, but a lot of people are starting to think that the government has something to do with this. But if you do, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, then put a 2 in the chat. So I'm looking and I'm seeing this here. Tate said, I thought they were playing there. I must have missed a follow in the passing. Doris McGill said, I was thinking the same thing after Biden's speech about it. West Coast Bell said, good morning, grown man, grown little boy. What's up, Rockin'? There you go. Thanks for coming in. Tate said he's a moron, but still aren't taking my AR. Yeah, that's one of them real hard, I'll die before you take my gun type people. So you got to them kind of folks you got to watch out for. They can be a little cray-cray. Tate said he's a moron, but they still aren't taking my AR. Sher Slade says yes, she thinks so. K-Love92 says yes. Greg Houston just looking. Okay. K-Love92 said it's possible, and I wouldn't put it past them. Ooh. Mr. Laura said government involved in a lot of stuff, but that school shooting, no. Okay. Love is Fair said no. Okay. A2L said no. Lady D said how? What was the government's point? Indeed. Yeah, so it's mixed. It's mixed. Okay, Love 92 said all these shootings are connected. Man, I would hate to find out if that's true or not. Okay, I would hope that there's no evidence that comes out that those police purposely did not go in there to try to save them kids because they were. How can you go to a school shooting? Not prepared, not with body armor, not with a SWAT team, not with a team that's ready to go in and shoot and kill and abstract, get them kids out of there. Why was there any period of time that the police could be on the outside of that building while there's gunshots going off and no one's in there to return fire? It does make you think. Now, I think this guy's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? But I see his point. And when I first started seeing information come out about this shooting, I was like, how And then it was told that an officer did go in and get his child and go back out to school while this stuff was going on. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. More information is coming out about this case, so keep y'all eyes open. Keep your eyes open, okay? Now, y'all listen. Let me see. This here says let's see what this is all about, y'all. This here says that a Buckhead Eatery is sued by the feds for religious discrimination. What is this? Let's see here. So it says here that the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission charged in a lawsuit filed on Monday that an upscale Atlanta restaurant violated federal law by firing a worker because her religious beliefs conflicted with their work schedule. The suit alleges that managers at Del Frisco's Grill, I ain't never had Del Frisco's Grill, y'all. What they say? It's a hold on, let me see. It's an upscale restaurant. Okay, located inside Buckhead's Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Have any of y'all ever been to the Waldorf Astoria Hotel here in Atlanta? Have any of y'all ever been to the Waldorf Astoria? The only time I remember the Waldorf Astoria is when I watched, what's that movie, Coming to America? Do y'all remember the Waldorf Astoria in Coming to America? Like, you always see that. You see King Joffa and all them outside of it. You like, man, that would be like the most awesome place to stay at, right? They have one of those here in Atlanta, y'all. It is a very prestigious hotel. But it says here that the suit alleges that managers at Del Frisco's Grill, located inside the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, scheduled shifts for a female server that coincided with her need to attend church services despite her request for alternate arrangements. The EEOC is seeking back pay, front pay, compensatory damages, and punitive damages for the employee, as well as injunctive relief to prevent future discrimination. The agency said in a press release that federal law requires that employers accommodate the sincerely held religious beliefs of their employees when it is not an undue burden for the employer, said the attorney Marcus Keegan of the Atlanta District Office. The EEOC stands ready to protect the rights of such employees. So, y'all, this a rough one. See, this is a rough one for me because when you are trying to run a business, you need people to be there when the business is at its highest point. You need people to be there to help make sure that the service is given to the customers. So me being a business owner myself, I understand that people have, like, I give my employees when they need time off or they got to go to church or whatever, like, I'll work around their schedule. But there does come a point in time where you might have a higher level of traffic and you need to have bodies that are employed to take care of and service those people. Now, if you have someone whose religious schedule prohibits them from being able to fulfill the need of the job, then you got to have that conversation with that person and say, listen, I respect what you have to do religiously, but your schedule doesn't line up with the business hours that I need to have people here. So that's a rough one for me. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I don't know. That's rough. Now, I don't believe in discriminating against someone because of their religion, but if it's a scheduling issue, I could see if it was an issue where someone or a lady who wanted to have her head covered religiously, needed to keep it covered, at work, then I could understand if they say, no, go home because we don't believe in that or whatever. Somebody say, scarf head or something. Yeah, you need to get your ass sued. Okay? But if it's a scheduling thing and it's a consistent scheduling thing, then that's a conversation that you got to have with that person and really just have a real honest conversation and figure out the best way legally not to get yourself wrapped up. Okay? But we'll see how that turns out. Let me read some more of y'all comments here. Tate said, this isn't the first time cops fail to do their duty in this type of situation. Most cops are a bunch of... There we go. Ms. Ruby said, I don't think so. The USA looks so bad to the rest of the world for that. That's true. It does. Caleb92, this just energy out here causing people to nut up and blow people away. T-Band 1 said, I hope they aren't connected. Caleb92 said, they shouldn't be police anymore after that. They should all be charged with negligence. Wow. I just think they had to come up with a strategy. You don't just run in while someone is discharging an automatic weapon. West Coast Bills, there's some people that, okay. Lady D said, the cops said it went from active shooter situation to a shooter barricade situation, so they waited. No good excuse. That's rough. Just V said, Del Fresco's is cool. Okay, so you tried it before. Okay, what up, Tiffany Brown? Good morning. Oh, so A2L, you been there before? Vanetta been there before? Okay. West Coast Bell said the Waldorf is a wonderful place to stay in most cities. Pricey, but beautiful. Okay. Just V said there's a Del Frisco's and Del Fresco's grill. The grill is cheaper and less lavish. Okay. Toon! What up, Toon? What's going on? Take said that's their side. Will be interesting to hear the employer's side. Like she never asked for that day off until that time, and she was trying to use religion as an excuse. I'm just saying, there's more information need to come out. That's all I'm saying. I get it. Vanetta M said you will get. Let me see. Says you will get that established during the interview and hiring process. Right. Tate said you can't say that though. You have to find another reason unless you want to get sued. Right, Tate. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line dealing with religion and work. It really is. I get it. K-Love said it needs to be documented from the start. Right. Lady D said, I agree, Atmos. It's not discrimination. She literally signed to be there on an agreed schedule between her and her employer. Thank you. See, with my business, if I give you a schedule ahead of time and I say, hey, so I'm going to have people go out to get business for you to be able to do, and you hit me up the day before and say, oh, by the way, I can't do that because I got to go to church. You didn't know you had to go to church last week before you put that on the schedule? Well, yeah, I just, look, God come first. I got to do this first. I'm sorry, I can't work. I got to go to church. As much as I respect your religion and your service to God, that's not going to, ask God, is he going to give me a replacement for you to take care of these appointments I set for you? Okay, you get somebody else to cover your shift. No. Okay, well, we got a problem. That's just business, y'all. What's up, Charlotte Williams? Good morning. How are you? Mr. Lewis says, I think they need more snipers in the police department. Indeed. I agree with that. Okay, y'all, here's another story that I found to be very interesting. Now, how many of y'all out there like Chick-fil-A? How many people out there like Chick-fil-A? If you like Chick-fil-A, put a 1 in the chat. If you are a fan of Chick-fil-A, put a 1 in the chat, please. If you're a fan of Chick-fil-A. Sharice said, we need more officers that are dedicated and understands what protect and serve means. Indeed. Indeed. If you like Chick-fil-A, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you like Chick-fil-A. Here's a story, y'all, of a secret. Listen to these words now. This is a secret Chick-fil-A. Secret Chick-fil-A. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all, listen to me. I drive past this place almost every day. And I've never went in there. Guess what? I think I will now. Let me see. Did you know there is a Hawaiian Chick-fil-A in Georgia? That's what that is. Wow. You know what? Okay, cool. All right. Well, guess what? That's going to be lunch, y'all. It says here, if you're from Georgia, there's no doubt you've tried Chick-fil-A sandwich. Contemplating a frozen, listen, y'all, Keller put me on to them frozen lemonades, them things off the bomb, and heard my pleasure numerous times. Customers can expect the same service and food taste no matter if they are enjoying a chicken biscuit in Brunswick or some waffle fries in Woodstock. But there's one Chick-fil-A that offers a unique experience, a tropical taste of paradise without leaving Georgia. Y'all, this is, what is this? Truett's Luau. They serve breakfast, lunch, and I did not know that was connected to Chick-fil-A. Wow. Okay, well, hey, now I know. So it says here, Fayetteville is where you'll find Truett's Luau. The restaurant brings the spirit of Hawaii to town, complete with idyllic waterfalls, alohas, carved tiki columns, and ukuleles, whatever you call it. The restaurant, named after Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy, was the final project of the now past founder. Y'all, I am really gonna go try this place now. Wow, unbelievable. It says Truett wanted his last project to be a special restaurant with an environment focused on having fun and celebrating life with family and friends. The restaurant's Facebook pages for Truett have brought to mind Hawaii luau's. Truett's Luau offers some Chick-fil-A favorites among with some Hawaiian dishes with some southern spin. Truett's Luau offers a luau fish sandwich, crispy calamari, Truett's Luau burger, Makana grilled mahi tacos, pineapple chicken. Ooh, y'all listen. If you ever get me a pizza, please make sure that it has pineapples on it. I love me some pineapples, y'all. Okay? So, these are pineapple chicken tacos, luau coleslaw, jasmine rice, pineapple macadamia nut milkshake. Ooh, good gosh. Oh, man. What? Pineapple macadamia nut milkshake. Y'all listen to me. I'm going here today. Watch what I say. A frozen Hawaiian frosted pineapple and luau. Man, listen. I'm on it. There's nothing better than a nice Hawaiian pizza. Man. Okay. Guess what, man? It says nearly every piece of decor used in the restaurant was handpicked by Truett himself, noted the company's Facebook page. Throughout the planning and building process, Truett made frequent trips to the site to ensure everything was in line with his vision to bring Hawaii to Fayetteville. Y'all listen to what I am telling you. Your boy will be going there today for lunch. That's guaranteed. I gotta go try it, y'all. Okay? Now, last thing I'm gonna go over today, y'all. Okay. Now, how many of y'all have ever been to an escape room? Have any of y'all ever been to an escape room? An escape room is a room. I took my kids to the escape room last, was about 2 months ago. 2 months ago. The escape room is a room that you go into where there's a whole bunch of clues, and you have to try to find keys and try to find this and try to find that, and it's very confusing in some of these things. Listen, I went to an escape room. This one here I didn't go to. Now I think I would like to go. I went to one that was not like a horror escape room. This one here is. Let's look at this. Let's see what this is, y'all.
Things to do in Atlanta. Hey friends, here's something fun to do with your friends and family. Paranoia Quest offers immersive escape rooms that are definitely going to challenge you. You literally never know what's next because there's always more to the room than you can see, which makes it a lot of fun. There's 5 different rooms to choose from, and you guys will have 60 minutes to escape. Enjoy!
So, okay, so that's just an example of what happens in an escape room. Now, I went to the escape room myself, and it was cool. It was cool, right? It was cool. I'm one of those type people where I'm more of a haunted house type person, right? I don't want to have to look for clues and all that kind of just go in here. Somebody gonna pop out and try to scare you, and run up there. The guy got the chainsaw. Go over there. Somebody coming and popping up out the grave. All that. I'm with that. But as far as you have to look for a clue to this clue and you got 60 minutes, I ain't got the patience for it, y'all. I don't got the patience. Some of y'all have been there, though. Some of y'all done been there. Let me see. Lady D said, I wish they had one here in California. Oh, yeah. Oh, listen. I'm going to let y'all know how that food tastes right. I'm going to do that. Vanetta M said, no, but I want to go. You want to go to the escape room? Okay. Doris said she been to an escape room. Cherie said she been. Okay. A2L said, yes, at the Trap House in Atlanta. Okay, cool. T-Bam says, I have been to a couple of them. Escape once. Man, it can be so difficult. Lasting Impressions with Kim said, I did the Spy Museum in D.C. It was phenomenal. The Spy Museum. Okay. That sounds interesting. Cherie said, T-Bam, I told you I was a sore loser. I only went once, lost, and wanted my money back. Cherise, me too. Me too, man. Me too. Shoot. Last impression, we ended up having to run and jump on the back of a box truck. It was super cool. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Diva the Divine Light. What up, Diva? Diva said, morning, Atmos. I'll be live when I reach Brooklyn today for the Richard Arline sentencing hearing. I'm getting ready now. Okay, Diva. Okay, if y'all make sure y'all go to Diva's page and subscribe to it. She's going to be going live today in Brooklyn for the Richard Arline sentencing hearing. Okay? That's going to be today. She said she's getting ready for it now. All y'all probably already subscribed to Diva. So make sure y'all check that out. T-Bell wants an atmosphere. I don't do scary houses. All right, I got you. Well, y'all, listen, man. Your boy got to get ready to go to work. Listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming over here. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to him being home. Let's support that brother. Let him help him get back on his feet. Y'all see the cash up at the bottom. Please support. Okay. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will holla at y'all later on. Peace out.
Yeah.